Welcome to our lesson on respiration. The key questions for today are 1. What is respiration? 2. Why do organisms require energy? 3. What are the different types of respiration? 4. What are the chemical formulas for respiration? 5. How is anaerobic respiration different in other organisms? The key words you'll need to know are aerobic, anaerobic, exothermic, oxidation, fermentation. Respiration is a chemical reaction that takes place continuously in all living cells. It is the chemical breakdown of a glucose molecule resulting in the release of energy in the form of ATP. As energy is released during this process, it is an exothermic reaction, a reaction that gives out energy to the surroundings. Task: is photosynthesis an exothermic or endothermic reaction? Photosynthesis is, in contrast, an endothermic reaction, where energy is taken in. The energy released during respiration can be used for movement, keeping warm, and in chemical reactions, building larger molecules. There are two types of respiration: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration occurs in the presence of oxygen and is the most efficient type of respiration, resulting in a large amount of energy being released. This is the type of respiration that is carried out most of the time by plants and animals. It is vital for survival and occurs in the mitochondria of living cells. The word equation for aerobic respiration is as follows. The symbol equation is as follows. As you can see from these equations, the glucose is fully oxidized and broken down. Anaerobic respiration has the following word equation. Anaerobic respiration occurs without oxygen and is inefficient as the glucose is not fully broken down. The oxidation is incomplete. Only a small amount of energy is released compared with aerobic respiration. This type of respiration can only occur for a short time in humans. Muscle cells carry out anaerobic respiration in the cytoplasm when exercising heavily, such as sprinting or intensive weight training. The lactic acid produced during anaerobic respiration must be broken down by oxygen after the exercise has finished. The amount of oxygen it takes to do this is called the oxygen debt. Lactic acid builds up during anaerobic respiration and causes muscle fatigue. Task: suggest why a sprinter continues to breathe heavily even after the race has finished. Heavy breathing after exercise helps to break down the lactic acid by taking in as much oxygen as possible to oxidize the lactic acid. Plant cells and yeast cells can also carry out anaerobic respiration and can do so for a much longer time than humans. The products of anaerobic respiration in plant and yeast cells are ethanol and carbon dioxide. The process is called fermentation and can be useful for humans. Extension: how do you think fermentation is useful in making bread? When used to make bread, yeast cells respire anaerobically, producing ethanol and carbon dioxide. The ethanol is evaporated away when cooking, but the carbon dioxide gets trapped, making bread or cakes rise so that they are soft and spongy. Fermentation is also used in the production of beer, wine, and spirits.